Game Channel, and we are playing some NBA 2K23. We have... Why am I so fucking tired all of a sudden? I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I'm trying out a new Delta 8, Delta 10 tincture. It is called Granddaddy Purple, and it tastes like grape. They didn't have any of my Skywalker OGs, so I went and bought me some of this stuff here. And if they think so, once I get a job, I don't know what I'm going to do once I get a job. I have to call them and say, hey, I don't need SNAP benefits anymore. I'm done with SNAP benefits. And then tell them I don't need unemployment anymore. I don't know how I'm going to do that. We'll see. If they... Whatever. My mom is going to Tom's Hawk tomorrow. She's leaving tomorrow. Or, well, not tomorrow, but the day after, because it's almost midnight, so she'll be leaving eventually. And then I get Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday without her here in the town, so I don't have to worry about that. But then she'll be back Sunday, and then I gotta start getting cleaned up and get ready to head back to the mama's house, and then I'm gonna be living there for a while, for maybe hopefully a couple weeks, and then after that we're gonna find me another apartment. Older, and I really don't like the way they do unemployment. It's so stupid. Well, they make you file every week. You have to file every single week for your stuff. So you have to call in at least once a day, say, are you looking for work? Yes. Are you doing this? Yes. Oh. No. And it clearly states that if you provide false information, you could lose your benefits or you could go to jail. So I'm a little nervous about that. Oh. No, we're just gonna say you don't deserve your benefits anymore. I really didn't want to sign up for employment. I was afraid that if I did, I wouldn't do it right. Food stamps is more applicable, but that's okay. All right, so let's get ready to play some more 2K23. Okay, let's see. We have a game to play, so we... I got really tired about 8 o'clock this morning. I was playing. So.
In the quarterfinals, King Havoc opened up with a 12-0 start against J-Man and never looked back.
Shut up! Wow. Shut up!
He dominated in all aspects of the game and won by more than 30 points.
Great game.
Godzilla and J-Ross played a closer game.
Deep. Ugh.
What a hit.
That was a game time shot right there.
But
Shut
in
up!
the end, it was Godzilla walking away victorious after a clutch 3-point from Magic Johnson and great execution down the stretch. The tables were set for a classic semifinals matchup, Godzilla versus King Havoc. King Havoc started off cold, but quickly found his footing behind some timely three-pointers and entered halftime with a 5-point lead.
Nasty.
Hands up. Wow. My man pulled that.
The third quarter belonged to Yao Ming as he made play after play for King Havoc, who led by 13 entering the fourth.
Yo.
In the final quarter, King Havoc wreaked havoc and answered everything Godzilla did. Dunks.
This is the first game against the 76ers. I cannot believe it's the 60th first game. Good Lord. It means we play them like in rapid succession. Bam, bam, bam.
And Philadelphia has possession. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s.
I love when it does that, when it doesn't do the excellent shot release sound, like the cash register goes cha-ching. I love it when it just goes through that here. The nylon tinkle. Man, my gaming chair is getting old. I've had it for about a year and a half now. I got it when I moved in here into the apartment, so I went and got it because I needed something. I needed something to sit in that I didn't want to have to sit in those metal bar stools that I haven't used and stuff. And I didn't. And my big TV got messed up where it died, I guess. It died, so I couldn't sit on the couch no more. And plus, sitting on a couch playing a video game, it's just not. There's just something to it that's not right about it. Because I'm tired of fucking. Because you're sit back too far, and it feels like you're lounged too far. Now with a gaming chair, you can set the. You can set the angle of your recline, so it's like, yeah, you're
but as I said, players today, their skill level is so elite, and with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Facu Campazzo is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Holmes in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Well, guys, he in the last outing against the Nets just played phenomenal. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and they can count on him to protect the rim. He was an enforcer in that one. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
I don't watch a lot of college basketball. I know there's a lot of people out there that watch college basketball, but I don't watch it because it's just not, I'm just not into the college basketball scene where it's like I'm all about the college tradition and things. I'm about NBA, about those professional players like Joel Embiid, Zion Williamson, Christian Wood, James Harden, LeBron James. I'm all about those guys. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, Gary Payton III, or the second, I think.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. Right there. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Now here's Brown. 7 points in the game. Pass to Holmes. Will it go? Williams grabs the board.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Another one falls. Amazing.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Outside, Brown. Burks with it. Brown finds Burks. From the baseline.
Wait, who's Burks exactly? Oh, it's Bradford, yeah. Okay. I forgot. Then there's Brooke Holmes, and then there's Jaylen Brown, which he used to play for the Celtics. Yeah, he played for Philadelphia for 3 years now, so he's playing with Joel Embiid for 3 years now. He's a 11-year pro, so he had 8 years in Boston, which is a good thing. Was it under Brad Stevens? I think so. Hold on. Who's the coach of the Boston Celtics?
Joe Mazzulla is the coach for Boston.
Joe Mazzulla, yeah. It's a new one. So no, he left the thing. Who's the former coach of the Boston Celtics?
Joe Mazzulla is the coach for Boston.
I think it was Brad Stevens was the coach for the thing, if I'm not mistaken.
And that's good for 2. Burks has got 6 points.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Barrett. Here's T. Shot on the wing. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way.
Blocks is that? 6? Okay, so I'm right on line and with my assist.
To get back on track.
And he recovers it. And he makes it. And here are the Pelicans now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. To the paint. Rebound by the 76ers.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
I did
actually. Here's Campazzo. Embiid against Williamson. Back to Campazzo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Got hurt, dude.
At the line for your Sixers.
European
guy.
First free throw is good. Thibault, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Pelicans also making a change. Maxi's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Going to play Memphis before against the Grizzlies.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Down low. Here's T. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His 2nd personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better. But I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money too.
And Philadelphia has possession following the score by New Orleans. Kick out to Brown. Here's Burks. Kept alive. Thibault. Off target at the rim. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Good. He hits again. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Up top, Brown. He's got 7. Great D that time from Williamson. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Barrett can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside, Brown. Back to Thibault. Pass to Embiid. Here's Campazzo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thibault. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Brown. Here's Campazzo. Maxi covering. Brown with it. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Looking to get it going. And the jam by Brown.
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming. Driving in hard and making a statement.
Inside. Here's T. Joel Embiid with the board. And for the 76ers, they're shooting only 23% so far. They get it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Here's T. Banked it in off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Brown inside, outside Thibault. Embiid against Williamson. Here's Campazzo with the fadeaway. T grabs the miss.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Barrett passes to Williamson. Shoots over Burks. Again, the Pelicans good for two.
Well, if the defense is going to give up this kind of shot, they're challenging you to prove you can make that, and Zion showing you can't.
Here's Campazzo. Pass to Burks. And that one's good. Burks has got 12 points in the game.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Thibault. Outside Burks. The three is up. It's rebounded by Barrett. Right side Maxey. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Campazzo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
Their defense has been on point all game.
Substitution on the court.
Now Brown. On the wing, Burks. Maxey covering. Pass to Gray. And Maxey over to help. Back to Burks. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Burks has got 10 points here in the second half.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
So the Pelicans 5 right now. Here's Hunt. Here's T. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. Burks for 3. That one doesn't drop. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Drains the triple.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Right side Robinson. Well, Grant, we're seeing players. Diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Pass to Hunt to the middle. Here's T. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Back to Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off.
Substitution on the court.
.152 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Burks. Here's Robinson. And down it goes. 2 points.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Here's T. He got it again. Sensational.
90 points. A legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Looking to get back on track. T grabs the miss.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for T.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Gets the three to fall.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Pass to Terry. Now here's Embiid. Clock at 6. Here's Gray, hounded by Tatum. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Burks no good. Outside Tatum. To the inside. T. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Tatum.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
So there you have it. Remember, the finals are on March 18th in person, and you can watch live on the NBA 2K's official Twitch channel.
Good luck to all the finalists, and be sure to check back here next week. We have one of the best in Play Now Online in studio.
And both these offenses geared to space the floor, Greg, in many cases playing outside in.
Bombers out there tonight. It's become a shooter's league. I just hope we'll see some balance as well.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. T is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Smith. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly, power. Forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, here's Trent. Pass to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Garner, he's covered by Daniels. Shot clock at 3, and it's Williamson with the rebound. It's Barrett on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Good concentration from the man out of Toronto, Ontario, R.J. Barrett. Go ahead with the contact finish.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this.
Trent can't hit.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Davidson. Traps in the tray. Davidson's got 5 now.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Love. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Garner, he's covered by Daniels. Here's Garner. Another miss by Minnesota.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
Trains the three-pointer.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Here is Love. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Guys, you have to remember, when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Loudest in the arena gets a free t-shirt.
Pelicans on D. Trent outside. Garner. No good again that time. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
New Orleans leading by 12. To the middle. A nice shot by Davidson.
Assisted by
9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, here's what the Timberwolves head coach had to say when we spoke to him earlier. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Williamson with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Minnesota calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
On your Minnesota Timberwolves
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Smith against Love. Trent outside. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Here's Garner. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And another 3 for New Orleans.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Love outside. Passes it to Garner. Looking to end the run. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And that one's good. Daniels.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Love the pass to Trent. Back to Love. Right side Towns. Love outside. Back to Towns. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Pelicans leading by 21. Floats it up for Williamson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Love. No points in the game yet for him. Down low. Banked in off the glass.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score it, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Barrett. This game 26 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Timberwolves passing it around. Love against Smith. Pass to Garner. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davidson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here we go. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And he drives in, and the dunk by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the pass to Garner. McDaniels with the ball. Shoots from 14. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
3 points.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And here's Love following the 3 from Davidson. Love the pass to McDaniels. Here's Garner. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Smith outside. Williamson, the pass to Davidson, and he dunks it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Back to Love. There's the dish to McDaniels, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Ingram, he's checked in for Daniels.
Substitution on the court.
Shepard, the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Bryant looking over the floor. Another miss by Minnesota.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Pass to Shepard. Tries it from 19. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davidson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Ingram. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter. A terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can. And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Now here's Ingram. Last game he had 13. Davidson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists tonight. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Davidson. He's got 24. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Davidson's got that look tonight, hitting 5 of 5 from 3. Some amazing outside shooting. Williams finds Towns. Outside Bryant. Pass to Shepard. Over Smith. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one following a loss to the Warriors. Here's Davidson. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Williams. Back to Trent. Over Barrett. And too long on the shot. Inside, here's Davidson. And there it is for him. 31 points for Team Ingram.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Towns, the pass to Shepard. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Trent. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Davidson.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
Smith, the pass to Davidson. Launches a 3. Hands it from downtown. Davidson's got 34.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Shepard. No good, unable to end this run.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Pelicans ahead, opening up a huge gap. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram is out there with T. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's Daniels in at the 2.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Hornets was superb. He had 35 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy. Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Carney kicks to Bryant. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Williams. Left side Bryant. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The Timberwolves making a switch. Ogden's checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Tatum, he's going with a whole new group out there. Now Trent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the left wing. Here's Shepard. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Williamson trying to free himself up. And another three for New Orleans.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside Bryant. Out to the wing. Shepard, the pass to Bryant. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact and he loves it.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Now here's Bryant. His last outing, he had 8 points. Shepard, the pass to Trent. 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Towns, no luck. New Orleans gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Williamson laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williamson's got 10 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now, here's Trent. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. So the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels. His three-pointers off the mark.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
It's Barrett on the wing. He's got 5. Williamson kicks to Smith. Over Towns. Again, the Pelicans score.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Stolen by McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Trent outside. He kicks to Bryant. He feeds it to McDaniels. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Nicholson with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from coming off a pretty pass?
1:31 left to play here in the half. Trent outside. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the pass to Shepard. Puts up a three. Pelicans pull it in.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Here's Davidson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Bryant. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Floats it up for Williamson.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. 29 seconds left here in the second. Trent outside. Passes it to Bryant to end the cold streak. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. There at the pass to Davidson. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Out to the right wing. With 2 seconds left. And no good that time.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Pelicans ahead, running away with it. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from T.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
They've got Gary Trent. Towns is out there with McDaniels, and it's Love in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Love the pass to Trent. Smith against Love. Kicks to McDaniels. No good on the shot, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Williamson dishes to Daniels. New Orleans moving the ball around. Davidson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 56 points for T.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Love the pass to McDaniels. Can't connect from 14 feet out. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And finished off by Williamson.
Oh, that's inexcusable defense. Once Williamson buries himself inside, you know he's looking for the throwdown.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, that makes them 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Connects again from distance. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Garner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
The officials are all over that one.
The Timberwolves have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For New Orleans, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. He's perfect from the line this time. Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Towns, no luck.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Hey, right here.
Here's Davidson. McDaniels defended. A nice shot by Davidson.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Trent passes to Love. Six to shoot. Good. Love's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
A nice shot by Davidson.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I talked to them about at the halftime, they have valued each possession.
Love looking around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Grant Williams comes in for McDaniels, and Brogdon subbed in for Trent. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Davidson. He's guarded by Williams. Fades back. And it's Davidson missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
Hey, right here.
Smith surveying the D. And good, he hits it again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Smith against Love. Brogdon outside. Love outside. The rebound by Davidson.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Ingram, and he banks in the layup. Ingram's got 7 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Wallace with it. He's got 8. Brogdon outside. Pass to Garner. Williams trying to break free. Some solid defense from Ingram. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Davidson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Love kicks to Brogdon. Back to Love. Pass to Towns. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. New Orleans has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And they pick up 2.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Brogdon. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small.
The Pelicans shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. So for New Orleans right now, they've got T, also Tatum out there, and it's Kent in at the 5. Now here's Love. Now the pass to Garner. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Davidson passes to Kent. Makes it off the glass.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Back to Love. He kicks to Bryant. Back to Love. Pocket 6. Fires from the line. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint, here's Davidson. Drops in the layup for 2. Davidson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Passes it to Garner. A 3-ball. Good on the triple.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And another one. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Pass to Davidson. Again, what an avalanche! And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Love outside. Pass to Bryant. Over Maxey. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Davidson. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
The Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Ryan against Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Maxey. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Nicholson passes to Davidson. Sinks the triple.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Kicks it to Wright. The pass to Shepard. Passes to Zeller. The kick out to Wright for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Wright's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide open shooter.
To the inside, Davidson powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Wright outside. Pass to Shepard. Three-pointer on the way. Doesn't get it to drop for him. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Down low. Here's Davidson. Another bucket. Wow. That's 91. An incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Wright outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. There's the feed to Zeller. The shot comes out, and New Orleans will come the other way. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Brogdon, he's checked in for Bryant.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Wright outside. Pass to Zeller. Tatum against Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Shepard. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
First one falls for.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. New Orleans dictating the flow. Outside Tatum. Here's Davidson. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Right outside. Shot clock at 6. Plays it up and banks it in.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Davidson. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. As more games are scheduled overseas, Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Right outside. There's the pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Shepard. Misses off the left iron.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. New Orleans making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. Right, left side. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Pelicans pull it in. Passes it to Nicholson. Again, the Pelicans score.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. Is always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Right outside. There's the lob to Brogdon. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a heady offensive player. Malcolm Brogdon just understands when to shoot, when to score. Beautiful.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Right outside. Pass to Brogdon. Here's the three. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Outside Tatum. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Davidson. And another three for New Orleans.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Williams trying to break free. Yep, it counts.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end? Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Minnesota making a switch. Carney's checked in. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
It's tipped. Three-pointer. Good. Another from three.
3 points.
You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for T.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Pass to Carney. And here is Brogdon. Right for three. Anderson grabs the miss. 15 seconds left in the game. Inside, here's Davidson, and that one is stuffed right through.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Carney. Can't connect. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you next time.